Should wolves be reintroduced to Scotland? Well, apparently doing so would help our native forests to recover and also help take carbon out of the atmosphere, according to this journal published yesterday. Wolves used to be native to Scotland, but the last wolf was killed around 250 years ago, and since then our population of deer has exploded. Now, this has been harming the natural regeneration of our woodlands because too many deer means that the young tree saplings have just not had a chance to grow before they're eaten. And this has led to a debate amongst the population around whether or not large carnivores should be reintroduced to Scotland, because we are obviously not doing a good job of controlling the deer ourselves. Now, this journal essentially looks at areas of Scotland classified as wild land, and then how wolves and red deer would interact in these areas, and from there they then analyse how much that would impact the natural regeneration of woodland in these areas, and from that they can deduce how much additional carbon could be sequestered from the reintroduction of wolves. And their conclusion is pretty clear. The reintroduction of wolves could massively benefit the Scottish environment. Journals like this are exactly what we need to see in the conversation around whether or not we should reintroduce large predators like the wolves, because this is Scotland-specific information. Now, we can talk all day about the supposed impacts of wolves in Yellowstone and what that could be like in Scotland, right? But when you have scientific journals that are actually arriving at the conclusion that not only would the reintroduction of wolves benefit Scottish forests and help control our overpopulation of deer, but also that you can actually quantify how much carbon a wolf could be responsible for sequestering, well, it makes the argument a lot simpler. Do we want our native forests to regenerate? Do we want our overpopulation of deer controlled naturally? And do we want to hit our climate targets? If the answers to these questions are yes, then it seems like it's time to give the wolves a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments.